What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're going to be playing around with Gargoyle. Gargoyle is one of those cards that is near and dear to my heart. Okay, it's super fun to play, can be a little bit tricky, but it seems like you guys really enjoy the gameplay as well. I get people in my comments all the time talking about how they wish that I would play a little bit more Gargoyle and how does it work, and you know, it is a pretty intricate card. And if we're looking at the screen right now, fellas, we can actually level our Gargoyle up to level 13. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna level up our card. Maybe Talents will be coming soon on Gargoyle. That seems like a card that Talents could be coming soon to. But let's upgrade him right here. 48,000 gold. We've got 78,000 gold. And we're going to get a plus 9% crit boost. Gargoyle level 13. His damage went up 52%. Block chance up by 2%. Extra morale. My crit is almost at 2,200 now. And area damage went up 65 also, which maybe I should have read that first because that was the most significant buff. Let's just collect that and let's jump right into a game. See if we can find a win. It's a perfect opportunity for us to try out this deck right now because it's the beginning of the new season. Hopefully there will be a little bit of a variety of different decks that we're going to be playing against. That's always a bit of fun. And guys, like I said, there's so many different things that go into playing a Gargoyle deck. First and foremost, one thing to really work on, he's hitting me with the Mallard. What up, my man? One thing to note, if you have squares on your board, these tiles right here, that tile, you want to try and get your Gargoyle onto that tile and have that Gargoyle be a statue. Because when the Gargoyle is a statue, it makes it so your units have increased damage and area damage, which is the most important thing, okay? So we're just going to do that real quick. So now you can see they turn red, but if that statue is on a square, it distributes the buff from that square to all the units that it is touching. So very, very important thing to note right there if you guys are trying out Gargoyle. We also got Bombardier in this deck. Since it is a splash damage deck, Bombardier works really, really well because you can clump them up, hit more units. You could absolutely use Chemist if you wanted. I've seen people use Knight Statue in this deck, which I think is a little strange, but if you can make it work, that's all that matters. And we also got Gargoyle. We also got Gadget. The only reason I got Gadget in here, even though I'm on a trainer kick right now, is exactly because we have I was gonna say those squares. That the squares have nothing to do with it. Extra damage. That's the only thing that Gadget is doing. That's the only thing. Okay, so let's just do. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here, and we can copy this, and let's just get one of our guys up to 3. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go there. I don't. Let's actually. It's probably fine. Just because we have Bombardier, it doesn't really matter. I keep, for some reason, I mean, I know exactly why, but sometimes I correlate the buffed tile squares to Gadget, where that's not how it is. You get the buffed tile squares from your amulet, but it's probably because when I'm using Gadget, obviously it comes down and puts squares on your board. They're different squares. They're totally unrelated, but for some reason, that's always how my brain works. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships. We got a lot of cool perks I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug. All you got to be is a rare member. Definitely check those out. Go on over to the channel and hit that join button. But yeah, so far so good. We're going to level up some of our stuff. We're obviously going up against a Blade Dancer. He's rocking Trainer, which makes me feel a little bit better than if he was rocking Gadget, or especially a high-level Gadget. So I don't mind that terribly. And we can absolutely just do this super easily right now. And so far so good. Let's just do this. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to do this. Because why not? And another thing to note if I copy a Gargoyle, and I'm copying a Gargoyle that is a statue, it doesn't have a debuff. There's no negative debuff from copying it with a Harlequin. I'll show you in just a second. Let's show it off. Statue number 2, no debuff. So many things that go in a Gargoyle. That's super, super cool. It really is maybe the most intricate card. Just so many different pieces of information that you need and should know and can work with and play with. It also has, you can see like the blue streaks over there. I mean, statues can't get hit by debuffs as in like shamans or warlocks or anything anyway, but those streaks would also protect it. So if we can get a streak on this guy, I'll be able to show that off too. I think it has one now. I can't really tell. But so far, so good. I'm really liking our board. I'm just going to combine out here, even though, you know. Let's do this. Let's get this guy up to 3. And this is pretty much the board that I would like. We've got 5 gargoyles that are rank 3, all of which are on rank 4 statues, and the statues are both on squares. So a lot is good. Could this board look a little bit better? Sure. I'm looking at his board. His board does not look necessarily better than mine. But our only goal from here would either be getting a rank 4 statue to a rank 6 statue, or a rank 3 gargoyle to a rank 5 gargoyle, which all are pretty tall tasks. But look at this. We're already on our way. So let's try to map it out here. We've got Gorgon. We've got this guy, so he should be absolutely fine to take out Gorgon. If we were trying to level this guy up, we can do that, and then we need a 4, so we do that. I'll do this for a sec. It's going to be close. Let's do that. We also have no mana. I think we can do it now. There we go. So I probably should have just been a little bit more patient and built a bit more mana up. But it worked out. Look at that. We got a rank 5. It's on a square. No, the fact that it's on 2... or it's not on a square. It's on a statue. The fact that it's on 2 statues does not extra boost it. It's always going to take, just like any other statue, knight statue, banner, whatever it is, it's always going to take the more leveled up buff from the statue and utilize that. If I had a rank 2 statue and a rank 4 statue and they're both touching a gargoyle, it's just going to get the buff from the rank 4. So a little bit of a fun fact right there. But yeah, our board's looking good. We're going up against Bedlam next. Good thing that we've got Bombardiers. We should be able to take this guy out, and this is an excellent showing of Gargoyle right off the bat. Fellas, let me know in the comments. Have you tried out Gargoyle? If you have you found success with Gargoyle? It's such a fun card. It still feels just like a hair weak. If I go up against an even level Blade Dancer to my cards, I don't think I win that battle most times. Same thing with Cultist. Probably even same thing with Inquisitor. But it's on the cusp. It's almost like, I feel like an accurate comparison for Gargoyle would be an Engineer. Like, I feel like Engineer decks, if you've got a really nice looking Engineer deck, your Gargoyle is going to have about the same win rate, which, if you do or don't know, that's not all that great. Hit him with a good game. I don't know. Maybe Gargoyle's a little bit better than Engineer. Let me know what you guys think about that. But okay, first win in the books. It is the new season, like I said, so I'll take that. Level 8 Blade Dancer, 1,400, almost 1,500 crit. So I'm outdoing him in crit. I mean, I don't know. I think card levels are pretty comparable. I've got level 12 Portal Keeper. He has a level 11. He's got a level 8 Blade Dancer. I've got a level 13, but comparably, that would equal probably a level 13 Epic is probably about a level 8 Legendary. Does that make sense? So, not too shabby. Let's jump into another game here. See if we can get 2 wins straight in this video. But guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream We live stream exclusively on Twitch on Fridays as well as Sundays. Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kind of a start your weekend off right, end your weekend off well. But we'd absolutely love to have you guys come on by. Okay, come on by. You can play with me. You can play against me. If you need help with dungeons, either I can help you with dungeons or somebody in stream can help you with dungeons, because there's people out there that have far better accounts than I do, which I'm sure you know by now. So looking at this board, I always want to try and map out exactly what I want to do. So I think we're going to do something similar again, to where we're going to have a statue on this square and a statue on this square, even though realistically it would be worthwhile having 4. So you know what? Maybe we should try, maybe this game we should try having our statue in the center, kind of like we were setting up a Blade Dancer deck. Let's try doing that this game, just because we're going to get a few more gargoyles on our board doing it this way. But if we had a little bit better RNG and had those squares in the center, that's going to be the absolute best case. So let's try that, see if we see any type of a difference. I'm just going to do that right there. Again, my priority is trying to get that statue to rank 4. Let me know if you guys actually try and get yours to rank 6 rather than getting a gargoyle to rank 5, okay? Because remember, the statues are even numbered, and the attack units are odd numbered. So there's always a great bit of strategy. But let's right off the bat. Oh, I messed up. I should have kept the Dryad. Oh, well. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. But right there, we got a rank 4. We've got some Bombardiers. If we can find another Dryad, that would be excellent. And yeah, so far so good. Running up against another Blade Dancer deck. This guy's running Trickster. We've seen a Trickster. We've seen a Trainer. We haven't seen the dreaded Gadget. So so I'm not too worried currently. Bombardier trigger. Bombardier. Okay. Little scary. Little scary. You guys could absolutely run this deck with Trainer. It would definitely work well. The fact that we got a Gargoyle on a square right there means that's what I want to do from now on. And it'll also offset a little bit. We don't necessarily need everybody to be even here. So let's just do this for right now. So now we have a rank 3, which is good. We still have a couple of Bombardiers. Let's level those up. But we got a rank 3 on a square and a rank 4. But remember, the fact that this guy is on a square here, if this was on a square instead, this guy, and this guy would all be getting a buff. It would be like they were all on squares. So, you know, it's kind of deciding on your own whether or not it's worth having your board look a little bit bizarre, let's say, rather than and getting all those buffs, or having your board look the way you want it to look, but you're not necessarily getting all of the buffs. So it is a little bit different in that regard. But let's just do this for right now. Our board's looking kind of weird, but that's okay, I suppose. We can do this, we can do that. We've got all these different gargoyles. Let's just do, I'm gonna do this just because maybe we can find some stuff here. Rank 4 Bombardier, I'll take it. Hey, why not? Dryad. Obviously, we're not going to be able to move that Bombardier anytime soon, but that's okay. I'll move this guy down there. I didn't see him for a while, and another Gargoyle right there is fine. Let's go until after Tamer, and then I'm just going to upgrade one of these units, and hopefully we have a play. We can find another Bombardier, another Portal Keeper, and we can just kind of combine out. So let's do that. We're going to do this, combine out Bombardiers, get that as a copy. We're going to level him up, which is great. Now we can also level him up, which is great. And let's just max out our card levels. Actually, maybe I should have leveled that guy up because he is on a square. Do we get double buff squares because he's on a statue on a thing? I don't actually know that answer. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm liking this board. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to a rank 5 attack gargoyle or a rank 6 statue gargoyle. I don't even know if that's our goal necessarily, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6.5 potential attack gargoyles, which isn't bad. I'll probably try and combine this guy out eventually because we just don't need him. Which nothing against you, my man. You're in an awkward spot. So let's just copy this. We're going to go here. We're going to go down here. That guy's on a rank 2, so actually maybe I should have tried to level him up to a rank 4 or something. We should be leveling this guy up first because he's on a rank 4 statue already. Copy that out. See if we can find another Dryad to continue our yes. All right, so let's see if we can get even more Dryads. Can we get another Dryad on our board here? Another Gargoyle. Okay, so we've got options. I can either just rank this guy up to 3, which would be fine. I could try to get this guy up to 4, which would be fine. How close are we? If we level up him, that's a 3, and then we just need literally one more Dryad. So I feel like that's the better play. Let's do that. So I'm going to level him up. We have a little bit of mana to play with. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, perfect. So now we can get this guy up to 4. Notice as soon as we get that statue to the wrong level, they all just turn blue. They're almost doing no damage. Their attack speed goes way down. Their damage in turn goes way down. A lot of stuff happens as soon as you don't have a statue connected to something. So let's get this guy to 3. That's fine. Maybe I should have done this guy because he's on a statue here. Not the end of the world necessarily, but it looks like we're in pretty good shape. Let's just do this. I'm going to copy that. Let's see if we can get one more Dryad just so we can continue. You guys see how I work this. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And this is the board that I envisioned. As soon as I decided that this was going to be my statue there and my statue was going to go on a square here, this was the board I envisioned. Rank 4 statues, rank 3 gargoyles. Can you make your board look even better? Absolutely. You could definitely go for rank 6 somewhere. You could probably go for fewer gargoyles but higher leveled gargoyles, and you're going to find some benefits. I go for a little bit more abundance of gargoyles, but in turn they're going to be a little bit less leveled up. So I didn't even realize we had our ability. That's another nice thing. Even if you have a low level gargoyle or low level gadget, I keep messing those two words up. Low-level gadget. Gargoyle has some pretty good morale, and this deck in general has some pretty good morale. So you actually get to your active ability pretty good, and he ended up just disconnecting. Hit him with good game. Guys, try Gargoyle out. Maybe I should make, I could just say this is an explanation on how to play Gargoyle step by step because there is a lot that goes into it. But if you have any questions about how to play it, this guy had even lower level cards, so we were absolutely killing him. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Do you think it's better to have fewer gargoyles that are leveled up more? To have more gargoyles that are leveled up slightly less? Try them out. Let me know how you do. And I hope this video helped you perform with Gargoyle. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.